What's up, everybody? It's me, Jum Jumington, former CEO of Jumington Dynamics, broadcasting live from the Jumington Dynamics auxiliary hazardous material storage facility somewhere in the world. Why did it give me like the doors opening and closing? If I click those things out of sequence, the audio all goes crazy. I was just trying to click on some, like, take a look at properties for something, and OBS was like, "Oh, you want to know about that? Let me show it to you." Like, I don't want to look at it right now. Gotta remember to switch stuff over to studio mode if I'm trying to fool around. It's always like right after I start stream that I'm like, you know what, I'm curious about something. And I could have looked at that. I had like all day to look at it. I just now thought of it. It's terrible. It's terrible. What's up, Brian? What's up, Judd? What's up, Brandmo? What's up, Flash? Welcome in. Welcome in. Hope everyone's doing well. Having a solid week. Coming up to the close of it here. Very exciting. I have to get a thumbnail put up, because tomorrow, myself and Parhedmo and Sky and Anna Della, I believe Anna Della said she was in for it, we are playing some Phasmophobia. We're going to check out the new map. Starting to get tired to end games early. Oh, ending games too early? You're talking about like if you if you come into the stream and the game's over in like 20 minutes, or you're getting physically tired. Explain yourself, Parhedmo. Cause that one, I like, if you're talking about games that like it kicks over to a new stream and then there's like there's nothing left of the game. Yeah, that's why what leads to like the classic Jum blunder of like playing a game for like 3 hours longer than I wanted to because I thought I was near the end, and then ending up with like an 8 or 9 hour stream. Like, I only wanted to go for 4 hours. I thought it was over. Because I'm so worried about coming back to it and being like, well, that's the last boss. Like, oh, okay. I've had that happen. I think that the first time I played through Resident Evil was like that. My first playthrough, like the last stream was like very short. It was like maybe under an hour. I'm like, well, I guess that's it. 15 yesterday, 9 minutes today. Yeah, it's hard when you haven't played the game. When you haven't played the game already, it's difficult to judge like how much longer you actually have. What's up, Silas? Welcome in. How you doing? Oh, something in my eyes here. Think of that scrumming button for that. Ready for the fatal framing. What's up, Utter Chaos? How you doing? Good to see you. Well, I get this PS2 rolling here. I gotta get the eBay find PS2 off of my my workbench. I'll have to work on that another time. We'll see how the soldering stream goes. Maybe I'll work on that on stream. It's mostly just like cleaning it and like cleaning up the optical drive tray, checking some of that out. But I gotta get that cleared off. All of the parts, I have all the parts I need. They finally all showed up. So I'm planning on doing a soldering hand cam stream next week, probably on Monday, so you can see plenty of this. Wielding a hot soldering iron. So I look forward to that. I'm looking forward to it. I'm pretty excited. What are we soldering? I will be swapping chips on a couple Famicom NES games. To add the fan translation. I got a couple of games that were either not released in the US or their US version is different. And then I will be taking the mass crumbs out and replacing them with EEPROMs or flash chips. I have 3, is that right? 3 games. I'll just be talking about like the general process and what everything that goes into it, like why you'd want to do it and all that. I'll save it for then, but mostly easy. There's mostly through hole, some surface mount stuff. Hand cam, gotta go by myself. Oh no. I will say that once I get going, you probably won't see much of my synthetic pork flesh hands, because I usually wear gloves when I'm working on the stuff, because there's some toxic chemicals. You're usually fine. You just go wash your hands afterwards. But since I'm going to be streaming and I'm not going to like want to get up every couple of minutes, be like, time to wash my hands, I'll just be wearing gloves. It makes it a little bit easier. Got my membership for that. No glove hands for free. You will see the hands at the start at least. Can you solder with your feet? I might be able to. I used to play Tekken 3 against myself using my feet to wield the other controller. And I have used my feet to play some PlayStation games in the past. But I am definitely out of practice on it. I got big hobbit toes. Big hobbit toes. Feet stream win? Never. Never. I'd sooner hack my feet off than reveal them to any living being. It's like, have you ever seen like play games with your feet? There was a game that I was thinking of, like fabricating a special controller to control with my feet. And I think it was something that was like, this could benefit from 2 players, just for the fun of it. But then I'm like, I don't want to show my feet. Little fake feet in Blender. I was gonna say, like, the feet now like largely resemble like those things you put in shoes to stretch them out. They're pretty awful. The rolling rocker, the board people stood on. Oh yeah. Judging my hands. Don't judge my hands. They those are called feet. There's like a shoe stretcher thing. My dad had a bunch of those because he had trouble finding shoes that were wide enough, and he's got like horrifying bunions. I live in fear that that's where my ultimate end will be, because his big toe is like practically rotated inward at a 45-degree angle, and it's terrifying to behold. Well, they had the balance board for the Wii, like the Wii Fit balance board, that I could tell you that you have the body of a 90-year-old dead person, and you're just like, oh no. Oh no. Sounds like pain. Yeah, he's got a lot of problems with that. A lot of trouble finding comfortable shoes. And even if he's not wearing shoes, it can cause him some grief. Yeah, he's got troubles. He's got troubles. He is telling me that different Mortuary Assistant for Halloween. I did play Mortuary Assistant on Halloween. On the day of Halloween. I don't know if I'll come back again. I probably will. The game's fun. But I felt like I had it down so much that it was just like, I don't know. I tried the what do you call autopsy only? It's not really an autopsy. I forget what they had a term for it, where you're just prepping the bodies and there's no spooky stuff going on. I thought there would be some stuff going on, but no, it is just like prepping the bodies. And I was like, I don't know. This is all right. It's definitely much better if you're constantly getting interrupted by demons. Like, hey, come over here. It's like, quit turning the light off. I'm working. I'm working here. But I did play that for a bit on Halloween. I played a bunch of other like short games, short horror games that I found on itch.io that I thought were fun looking. They're pretty interesting. I think I did some Phasmo too. It was good times. Well, I got to get into Fatal Frame here because I got to read the notes, because I've been thinking about it, and I think I got myself like very confused as to who's who in this game. Right? I think there's some connections going on there that either I haven't fully followed, or they haven't really been revealed yet. Mostly the confusion is like, was that Miku's mother? Like, and then I'm thinking about it, like, no, it couldn't have been. Because they kept talking about like their kid, Makoto. I think it was Makoto was the kid's name. It's like, well, that's different people. But then she had like a flashback. So like, was she just? I don't know. I gotta get in there and read some notes. I gotta get in there and read some notes on this. All right, let's go over to the game screen. Let's roll to the game. Oh no. Sometimes it happens with OBS where like something breaks and it just like I keep hearing the door opening and closing and I'm like, I don't need that. I don't need to hear a door opening and closing while I'm sitting here in this empty building, ideally empty building. It happens sometimes where I'm like, I swore I heard the door and there's nothing there. It does not give me a good feeling. The calamity. Oh, I had another jump video playing. Yeah, it was because at the start I was trying to check something and I accidentally clicked one of the scenes and like it throws a lot of stuff off. I think it's one of the plugins that like flips out if you do it wrong. Because I have a plugin in OBS that I can make every scene have a different transition depending on where it's coming or going. So like every scene can be like separate. So when I go between like some scenes, you get like the door closed, not all of them, but sometimes it flips out. Oh yeah, we're getting rope burned. This place. I'm pretty sure Mafuyu went through that door. Probably. All right, but before we go, but hopefully I'm not going to get jumped by a ghost while I'm looking at this, looking at the files here. Let's read some notes. So the last time we fought a ghost of a woman that hung herself, Miku called her mom and had like a flashback to watching her mom. So either she was having some sort of weird connection with that woman's actual kid, or there's some other weird connection there that I haven't seen yet. Or maybe she just looked like her mom. But yeah, that was, I think that was Yae, which is like the folklorist's wife. And they had a daughter, Makoto, who vanished while playing Demon Tag. And we found a bunch of kids who had been ghost murdered by Mr. Longarms. I don't know what his name is. I just call him that. The long-armed guy, Daddy Longarms. That sounds awful. I don't know if Makoto was among those dead kids or not. I don't think we didn't really get clarity on that. Let's just try to change. Okay, yeah, we read this. What's going on? I need to, let's see the old diary script. long man. Yeah, if I ever get, I don't know how like the redeem stuff works on YouTube, because most of that stuff is built to work off of like Twitch, and YouTube doesn't really have that integration so much. I think most of the YouTube stuff, unless you can have stuff through bots, but YouTube just has like the super chats, and you can have that stuff trigger stuff, but like there's no interface directly through YouTube that does that. But also I'm not there yet. I need to get more subs. I need those subs. If you're a watcher and you haven't subbed yet, consider subscribing. I can get to 500. I can do something with that. I'm more excited more than anything about having like the automatic redirect, because right now I have to do it manually, and I would like to have the automatic version. June 2nd. They don't put years on these. Moved to Immoral Mansion. Research is progressing even more quickly than I'd hoped. The other day I found some documents left by the last master of Immoral Line doing a murderous rampage and then committed suicide. Mansions filled with tricky device mechanisms, speed of some rooms that aren't shown on the house plans. Absolutely certain there are many more documents hidden around the place somewhere. People there are standoffish by nature. Okay. So that is... What are the correlations? Mikoto, not Mokoto. So I thought it was Makoto. It's Mikoto. These seems like this mansion's playing Demon Tag here with your neighborhood friends again today. I guess big mansion's the perfect place for kids to play. Then they went to the mountain. Okay. There was a scrap, some news clippings. Bodies. Old news article. Last third police report that 4 children failed to return home after 9 p.m. Old superstition surrounding villages. So this is the kids. Did we find 4 of them? Girl has been found after 3 days. Mysterious disappointment has been adopted. Mr. Hinasaki, a close friend of Mr. Ryozo Munakata, also missing, will adopt the girl. Girl's parents were missing even after she returned, so the police was looking for a foster family. That's the novelist. Who was... Okay, let's look at the correlation here. Can't remember how many kids we found, at least 2. I remember 2. There's the kid in the well. There's the kid in the well. There was, I think, the kid around the clock. Yeah, there was a couple kids. I don't know if we found 4. Can't see anyone still in the Discord. Y'all see it in spirit. So this is the novelist group. They all got cursed and straight wrecked. This is the Himuro family. Kirie. Oh, no, this is my family. Mafuyu, that's my brother. That's me. Miyuki is like Miku's mother. Left the camera behind mother and the child. So we definitely saw like a flashback with the mother. Okay, so that story mentions the daughter of Ryozo Munakata. So Ryozo Munakata was the folklorist or the researcher that moved into the house. That was the guy in the robes that we saw. Yae was the mother. She was who we saw and fought. That was a woman hanging from the tree. Mikoto was their daughter. So they were talking about the spirits taking Mikoto. But then Mikoto showed up later and was adopted by somebody else, a friend of the family. So they didn't make it, but Mikoto, at least as far as we know, made it. There's Kirie, there's a girl in white. We saw a girl in white in the flashback of the kids playing, and I'm pretty sure that she was hanging out with Mikoto. All right, so that wasn't our mother that we fought. I thought that was our mother, so this makes a little bit more sense. Interesting. Okay, let's look at our camera. We don't have a ton of points. I don't think we have enough to upgrade anything. I think I'm just going to continue fully upgrading the basic camera and then go for the bonuses. I think I read that the special function opens up in the, I guess it would be like New Game Plus. So I don't know that we get that at all this time. Yaoi was the mother. Yaoi, the mother of all creation. Okay. Can I get in here? Or is the mask is gone, isn't it? Oh no, we can just go in. We're unlocked it already. Okay. We went in here last time and got jumped, and I actually had to go back and watch the video, and then I watched another playthrough just to see the cutscene because I was very confused what was happening. But we were like basically standing back here while the ghost was coming at us, and I was supposed to run. I don't think it matters if we ran or not. It was like one of those fights like, well, you can't win this. But I'm looking at the screen and I'm like, what's happening? I was trying to open the camera. I couldn't even see. There it is. Like, what was going on? I was very confused. Munakata. So that's the researcher who got taken in by a bunch of arms here. No shinies, no shinies. Oh God, there's like 3 of them. There's a whole bunch of these dudes. Double shot. Was it just one like triplicating himself or my oh. Okay, there's 2. Oh, dipped out of my view there. Oh, geez. It's too close. It's too close. So when it goes, you might get enough for an upgrade. It could be. Could be. See some sparkly bits back there too. Well, it was rough. 15. Is that enough? 24 and 18. Nope, not enough. Close. We need 18 to get the mystical power value up there. 24th in range. What do I film type? Type 37. Type 74. I'm gonna go back to type 14. It's gonna be rough, but I want to keep some good stuff. It's my healing looking like 2. We still got the stone mirror. Japanese winners, the folklorists from Narakami Shrine. Okay. Film situation is rough. Yeah, if we get to a save spot, I think I can get more of the baseline film. So at least like we can have some ammo. It's just weaker ammo. I can live with that. I'm gonna hold off on saving for now, or hold off on healing for now rather. Oh boy. Something on the ground. Herbal medicine. Okay, there's some herbal medicine that I'm still gonna hold off. I see you, sparkly bits. Spirit stone, very good. There's a sparkly bit there. I saw it. I saw it. I seen it.
My friend. Don't you recognize me?
Oh, need Chad. Something that looks like a scroll among the fallen rocks. The Calamity. The Calamity. In the year 1837, on the 13th day of the 12th month, the strangling ritual failed and caused the calamity. That is a long time ago. Malice escaped, and 1,347 souls were lost. Sealing down, blocking the passage. I can see through a crack, but I can't go any further. Okay. Where do I go then? Uh-oh. Oh, they're coming for me. Oh, it's one of these ladies. There you go. Zap. 1937 pre-Meiji Restoration. What was the Meiji Restoration? That is quite some time ago. This place has been cursed. This has just been like a cursed death trap for over a century. When Kenshin happened. That answers so much, and yet nothing at all. Moral Ghost 68. Hello! Oh, there's a thing? Thank you, helpful spirit. The girl pointed. There's a book that seems to belong to the folklorist. Research scrap. Oh, I thought that said moonshine. And I was like, wow, that's not the kind of research I was looking for, but I'll take it. Here's how you make a delicious moonshine. Truly done for the Dynamic Factory. Join me. Join me. The small shrine in the atrium of Himura Mansion is called the Moon Shrine. It enshrines the maidens who were sacrificed in rituals. Inside the Moon Shrine is an empty well called the Moon Well. The moonlight shines down to the bottom on the night of the ritual. The robed shrine maiden is supposed to purify her body with moonlight at the bottom of the well. The bottom of the well is connected to the basement, and only the maiden uses this path to reach the basement. According to the legend, the first rope maiden was buried in the Moon Shrine. However, no body or documents were found inside. I wonder where the first rope maiden has been enshrined. You ever had moonshine? I have not. I think that would I don't think it would agree with me these days. I think it would annihilate my body. Which fiction kicked me in the teeth. Yeah, it's pretty, that's everything I've ever heard about it is like it's pretty strong stuff. I think that someone brought it. Oh. What now? All right, I gotcha. It sounds like there's another one like right on my shoulder here. I think he's inside the walls. Let's take a look. Not quite yet. Like, I can hear you. What's my film looking like? 8? Okay. Yeah, there's just a bunch of these guys. I feel like I might be better off just get out ya. This is where we grind. If I can get to a save point to get this film refilled. Oh, so close. But I'm gonna run out of film like real quick because that's the trade-off. Like the weaker film, the weaker film is gonna take more shots to get the ghosts out of there, right? Which means I have to use more of it. But I can, in theory, get more of it. Just gotta find a save point. Uh-oh. I don't like the sound of any of that. I assume I gotta find like the place in the house that connects to the shrine. I could have just left. I think I might have to start doing that with some ghosts. Have to like carefully balance that with the film. Because so far I'm like, I'll just fight everything. But maybe that's not the thing to do because it's, you know, the points are good, man. Give me those points. She cannot get through that. She's getting caught. There's like no path through that I could get her through that she wouldn't just get stuck on the edge. You also have a map. Yeah. I don't think the map shows anything down in that section. I could be wrong. Yeah, because that's where, you know, we dead ended down there. I know this point is here, but because the mansion keeps changing, like every time we go through this, I basically have to like, hey, where is the like what doors are good or not? It doesn't show most of those doors, but they're there. They're there. We just have to figure out if they're active or not. Ah! Holy cow, I'm out of that film. Dang it. Oh wow, this dude is like nasty here, man. Wow, he's just like some kind of ghost. But what am I saying? I mean, like, some kind of mist is what the word I meant to say. Obviously, he's a ghost. They're all ghosts. They're just like, they have like a humanoid form is what I'm getting at there. They have like a humanoid form and like you can see him coming, and this guy was just like a cloud. There's just a cloud coming at me. There's something there. This spirit looks like a ghost. There's ghosts in this game. All right, so we can reload 30 exposures. I don't know how often we can do that. Might as well start. We might as well start like, I don't know. Okay. Now we have enough. So again, increase the maximum charge value of mystical power. Not enough for the range. Just do that. All right, so we got 30 weak film. We have some ammo. Now if you upgrade, maybe it'll last longer. Yeah, that is the hope. I took some extra shots there that I shouldn't have. I wasted some film in the early fights. Just like checking stuff. I'm like, can I take more pictures of them? And like, no, not in that mode. I'm always worried that like there's a thing here that I'm just missing. Some other place shows in the photo. It's not back downstairs, is it? Is that all the way back down there? No, it's like over here. How weird. All right. We got it. No more talisman. Release me, door. All right. All right, so now we know where there's some doors. Where would... Didn't they say there was a well? That's the demon mouth. Forest path. Narakami shrine. Abyss. Or Demon Mouth. Where's the moon shrine at? Wasn't the well... The well was over here. Come on, big ammo, big ammo, big bang, big ammo. No whammies, no whammies. I think the well was over here. This is the backyard area. I don't know if that's the same well they're talking about. I said it was in the moon shrine. I guess we'll just try to make our way over that way, I suppose. I don't think I got him. Okay. Well, he's heading this way, so good enough for me. Like some kind of ghost. Getting through like getting through this far in the game and being like, wait, these are ghosts I'm fighting? This is a ghost game? I don't know. That's what was going on. I don't get over there from here. I haven't gotten into this area, I don't think. Yeah, yep, okay. What's up, Lyra? I just saw it out of the corner of my eye and I thought I was crazy. I don't know if the raid went through or not. I thought I saw it for like a second, but like I looked over and it blinked away and I was like, oh, was that a raid? Was that a raid? Thank you for the raid, Lyra. Let me get my Lyra button. Welcome in, Raiders. How was I almost said Final Fantasy. How was Resident Evil 7? That's the reason I had Final Fantasy in my mind is because I saw the 7 and it was like Final Fantasy 7. I know it was Resident Evil. How was the Resident Evil? How was the stream? But welcome, Raiders. I'm Jum Jumington, former CEO of Jumington Dynamics, retro game enthusiast, internet doofus. We're playing Fatal Frame on the PlayStation 2. We're on the third night, the Calamity. I'm low on film, low on healing, and apparently I just realized we're fighting ghosts. Well, welcome on in. I guess that's the wrong way. I started walking down the stairs. I'm like, that's not where I want to go. What's up, Brian? I didn't see your message. You just came in. I cannot restart. I didn't see that because you left the message that I pinned. So you were here earlier, and I saw your name again and didn't immediately register. Well, welcome back, Ryan. How you doing? What's up, Port 4? Did I get in here last time? Oh yeah, I did go in here last time. It's the Buddha room. Just take a quick scan. Okay, I don't think there's anything. Full of chicken and shrimp fajitas. Oh, that sounds absolutely delicious. I gotta these shrimp. I used to get these shrimp tacos from a place in town. I haven't had them in a while, and I've been craving them. They're very good. Oh God! Oh, get off me! Oh my God, my health. My poor health. Oh Jesus. Oh, they're terrible. Oh man. Oh my God. They tore me to shreds. Oh my God. I'm getting comboed here. She's getting annihilated. Damn it. Oh, my stones. I don't know if that stone is still around here. Get moving. They're terrible. It's terrible. Oh, God. My controls are reversed. Oh, I'm dead. How am I alive? I'm not going to live. Oh, my God. Invest in that visible ghost bonus. Yeah, too late for that. Yikes. They tore me to shreds. Absolute shreds. They were right on top of me. Just no escape from them. Boy, what a nightmare. Even with like the shots, like I was not able to get like a good angle on any of them. They were too close and I got stuck on the geometry. All right, I guess I got to do this first. There were two. Yeah, it was like one dude who, I don't know if he was like messing with my mind, but I swear like my controls got reversed for a second there. I gotta be like the right position there. Crushed woman. Just top it up. Just keep it coming. I don't think it's that kind of crushed for head mo. I think they met with rocks. Man in atrium. Okay. Sure, I have enough. Makes ghosts more visible for limited duration. Searches for locations of ghosts and tracks them automatically. That's the one that I want. This is good, but I'm having trouble like tracking them. So maybe I'll try this instead of upgrading the value. We'll see how that works. Because having them more visible for like a limited time, I don't know how limited that time is, but if they're hopping around a lot, I'm still having like trouble just keeping up with them. So this may help me with that. The ghosts that are like bebopping and scatting all over the place. Something inside the box in the shelf. Spirit stone. Perfect. It was worth coming in here then. Hello, doll. Old ball on the shelf. Not gonna get lucky with more loot. Whatever, I'll take the spirit stone. Do they show on the map like the ghost? No, I think that's when, for at least how I understood it, was that's when ghosts are like for targeting them when they move around the screen a lot. At least that's what I believe it does. When they move around the screen a lot, it'll auto lock in on them. I should say that's what I hope it does. If it doesn't do that, then I don't know what I'm gonna get. Is there anything upstairs? When it's the case, yeah, because like one of those two ghosts seemed to just kind of hang out in one spot, but then attack me when I look at it. Or maybe it was the whole time. The other ghost was like shuffling all over the place. I don't want to wander too much, but I do want to make sure that there's not like more stuff lying around. The dampness has warped the chest of drawers. No dust, eh? Ordering sounds good. Might find film. That's what I'm kind of hoping for. Maybe I can get over this way. Or no, that's just where I came from. That door has been locked up, boarded up forever, but maybe we open this time. Just worried about like if wandering ghosts roll in and start assailing me. What's this? Spirit stone. Something shiny inside the brazier. Spirit stone. A lot of spirit stones to be had. Find a mirror thing for later. I think I still have mine. I did lose it back then when I died. When those things were wrecking me. But I still have it now, but it's good to know where they're at. There were a couple around. Herbal medicine. I'm leaving. I'm just gonna see if I can leave. I don't like him. I don't want to fight him. This closet, there's nothing there. He's behind me! Or in front of me. All around me. He's making noise. No! Not really what I wanted to do, but whatever. Sealed off by a ghost power. Okay. Oh, so it did like target in on them, but like just the once. Damn. Oh God. She's rough. I hate to use like the really, really good stuff. Lost my spirit stone. My mirror stone. Jeez. Yeah, I knew where mirror stones were. but I think they're all gone and different now. Power that locked the door has disappeared. She trapped me in here. What was one around in here, I thought? But it's probably gone now. Go back the way I came. Hello? There's a weird, like, particular angle there. Hopefully we can find another one of those mirror stones. It was getting pretty generous with them in the last night, but like they're all gone when we got here, unless I'm just misremembering where they were. Yeah, it was one of those ghosts and another type of ghost that jumped us last time on our way to the well. Ooh, what's my spirit stones looking? 14 spirit stones too. Like those won't last forever. The search function is like, it's okay, but it only does like a little bit. Middle of the road at here. Different from before. As long as there's only one of them. It was not bad. I used less film than I found, so I'm pretty happy. Yep. Yeah, like he slowly materializes from his mist form. Getting some better ghost encounters here. I did have to fight Wiggly Eel Woman. Buttons with characters, device from the door engraving underneath, but it's gouged and you can read, just barely make it out. Malice, souls, and lost. And gouged out words. Okay. I don't remember it, but I have it on file. The Calamity. 1347. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. There we go. What's up, Skyo? Are the frames fatal? I have died once. So they're moderately fatal this evening. But how you doing? Welcome in. Good to see you. I've lost my my backup mirror stone, so my next death will be quite painful. And all of the ones that I had found like lying around on the ground are just not present now. So I'm a little bit bummed out. Go and had a brain dead moment earlier when that hacked friend DM a thing and clicked on it. Oh no. Oh no. Hopefully nothing nothing ill came of that. Top up on some film. I wonder if there's a limit to how many times I can top up on the film. Let's take a quick look back this way. I don't know if this is the well or if I'm just... I mean, it's a well, but is it the well? Yeah, so I hope I realized what was going on in time. I hope so. It's like an old well. There's a lid on it, and I can't see inside. Okay. Well, so maybe that's not the well. I mean, I followed the guy out here, and then when I tried to go down the stairs here, it barked at me, so I just assumed maybe I needed to go back into... I need to go back in that area. Too trusting of friends. Forgot they can get hacked. You lose all your corn. My corn cobs. That's not something that I've encountered a lot, but I have had to like help my parents. They haven't got hit with anything, but a couple of times they've had somebody else. It wasn't that somebody else had their account hacked. It was somebody created an account with the name of somebody they knew, and it wasn't their friend's account that got hacked. It was like another account somebody had created to try and like bait them into something. And that was like frustrating trying to explain that, like, no, their account didn't get hacked. This is just a different account. Good thing handful is all my corn. I've got all your corn in the cloud. Oh Lord. Here's the thing. Okay, we got one of those. Can I just go inside? Will you leave me alone? Let me go inside. Okay, I don't think you will. Let's get the really good stuff. Oh God, this dude. Man, he was not. God. What? Oh, come on. I took a picture too. How did that not count? God. This search function is not it, man. Like, it's so weak. Oh my God. Oh. Oh, he's in the walls. Jeez, that guy was a nightmare. What a waste of resources. He's in the goddamn walls. Oh, that was rough. I got the stone mirror just in time to lose the stone mirror. Well. That guy was a nightmare. There you are. Takamine. Okay. Please, sir, can I have some more? Can I have some more stone mirror? Oh, these ghosts are rough. That monk was a nightmare. Was this Type 90 film? I'll put it back to pressure. I don't use it that much. Well, maybe I just will leave it on search. But it's like he's over here, and by the time it gets there, the ghost is already moving. Like, oh, is that it? Is that what you have to offer me? That's not very good. I wish I'd spent those points otherwise. Now I know. Now I know. I should have just stuck with it and kept on just upgrading the base camera. I think that would have been, it helped a little bit, but like relative to the resource drain, I create type 90 diabetes. Found a big old box of the beatus. That's how we'll defeat the ghosts, with insulin. Ah! There's too many of them. Where are you? Gotcha. Some of you. Some of you. It's better than the fetus. Would you rather have the beatus than the fetus? If you get the beatus, you're not going to have the fetus for very long. Start trimming back those toes till there's nothing left. Come a little closer. Oh, he tried to do that thing where you slide on your knees. He tried. He didn't quite make it. They're very crafty like that, where they run up on you and like dip under. What did I need? 18 or 24. All right, I'll keep racking that up. I'm being I don't want to phrase this like be over dramatic about it. I'm being moderately punished for going the wrong way, I suspect. Which isn't to say like the game intentionally beats you up, but just like any game where you have limited resources and you take a less than optimal path, you end up burning a lot of resources that you don't need to. That's what I feel like is going on here. I ran all the way out there to get that stone mirror, the mirror stone, and then I just lost it immediately. That is absolutely crushing. And I know where there's some more. Oh, you know what? There was one over this way. I wonder if that's still here. Or did I already get that one last time? There was one there. I must have gotten it. Boss bait. Uh-oh. Sacred ropes tied to the pillar on the altar. Ceremonial rope. There are 4 of them all together. Maybe they're used for some ritual. There's an old scroll at the top of the staircase. Document unbinding. Show the maiden no mercy. Cast the rope on her limbs from right arm, then the other. From the right foot, then the other. Completely unrelated note when we're getting a Wild Arms stream. I don't know, Ryan. I don't know, because I had intended when I start up another RPG outside of the Sunday grind, which is its own thing, to carry on with Star Ocean. Jump to the next Star Ocean game. At least to do one more of those, but I do have Wild Arms on the list, so I don't know. I may shift some things around there. It was kind of like I wanted to strike while the iron is hot on the Star Ocean stuff, but it's like one of the problems is like I've got like a dozen different series that with multiple games that I'm like, oh, I really want to check those out. I just don't have time for all of them in a singular week. But I am curious about Wild Arms. Very curious. I didn't own the any of those games, so I've only played a little bit of them. But I do plan on playing those. Sealed by a powerful force. Okay. Well, I got some ropes. Decorate with old artificial flowers. We must mercilessly bind the maiden, I guess, is the lesson to be learned there. All right, I'm just checking to see if there's any sparklies out of my view. Uh-oh. The door is sealed. Am I supposed to put it somewhere? Let's say, was it left arm to right, right? Or was it right arm to left? Which was it? Right to left. Right arm. So arms and feet, right to left. Okay. Stakes her at the base of the Buddha with the damaged left hand. We need the right hand. Here we go. Here we go now. Damaged left foot. No. Okay. It's a damaged right foot. Here's the hand. Ceremonial rope. Then the other. Left hand. How am I getting the ropes up there? That's very tall. Am I just hurling the rope up there and hoping for the best? Or did I just put the rope on the ground and just kind of does its own thing? And the strong hand didn't know her to spanking. Oh no. Oh no. That's a scary movie reference. Oh, I just used my strong hand. I made the mashed potatoes myself. Quick, grab my strong hand. All right, hopefully I did this correctly and I'm not about to get like... Oh, what's in the box? The altar door opened. Okay, I guess it's an altar, not a box. It's box enough. There's something at the back of the altar. The teal carving. A stone with a strange character carved into it. The reverse side has a plug. Uh-oh. Oh, there's the master of the sword I kept hearing about. Oh. Yep, he definitely went ham there. He's definitely like a little bit off the rails. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. I'm John Cena. You can't see me. Oh, never mind. He can see me. Hold on. Let me get the let's do the Type 74. I don't know the type. This might be good, but this is pretty high up there. Oh! You're too close, man. Hua! We got him. We gotta save the best for the ghost lady. I feel like I've saved a lot, and then we get to the end of the night, and like, there's not actually like a fight. I just get jumped. Like, it all works. It's working out so far. We're getting low on the film, but I'm feeling okay. It wasn't too bad. No, he got real close on me and it was scary, but like, I managed to keep ahead. He was not the trickiest of the ghosts. Okay. I don't think it's through all of that. This door in the atrium, possibly, because that's another one of those broken ones. So we'll go that way. Hopefully we'll find another stone mirror here before I get murdered again. If I don't have it, it just means I have to actually use the healing. But I don't want to. Can I get over there? Is it just gonna thunderbolts and lightning me again? Oh, I guess that was for nothing. Was there one out here? Or was that on the other side? It's the eye again. Not my mother. I don't see any sparklies. Okay. Hopefully this is the door. This is. All right. Let's see here. Tricky. Oh. So close. Okay. So in order to get over there, the bottom one has to... Where's my pointer at? So this one's got over there, but this isn't opening. So it would have to get either up here or over there. So someone demon. We're trying to. This is This is lock picking in Fatal Frame. This is how we pick the locks. We gotta do these like the shifting piece puzzle. Every one of these stones has to go to the spot that corresponds with it. The cursed hand. What cursed hand? What do you mean, Brian? So I need that top one free. Oh, there we go. I am a genius. Not really. It's gonna clothes that look like that for hand stream. I mean, that is what my hand looks like. So you are gonna see. You're gonna see some of it. That is the hand. Like people joke about it, but like that's my real actual hand. No expanding hand for nails makes it less scary. I mean, that's what it was originally, you know. Now that it's all attached into the dynamic framework. But too carving, nice progress. Thank you so much. I like those puzzles. I like them. They're very fun. I quite enjoy them. Dun dun dun. I found the foreclosed research documents inside the cabinet. Research scrap. The Gospel of the Lord and Chuck Norris. Oh, not the cult again. Not the cult. The mystery of the cabinet in the moon well. The moon well inside the moon shrine is hidden with a trick mechanism. The cabinet moves and opens up the entrance to the moon well when a certain routine has been performed, but I have no idea how this is done. There is only a vague description of the trick device. Acquire the symbols from the 4 rope pullers and show the Himmerl family master's seal. This must mean that opening the door requires the symbols carried by the 4 priests participating in the ceremony and the Himmerl family master's seal. However, now that the family has ceased to exist, there is no way of knowing how to acquire either the symbols or the seal. What you got for me? The rock. All right, I will go out to go check the rock. Any sparklies in here? I'm on the right film. Okay, just making sure I'm using the right film here. I don't want to use the good film for this. Stone. I think I know where that is. New pet rock. You smell what the rock is cooking. I hope it's not cooking anything. It should be inert. You picked up Bee-Boo. I'll grab all those pebbles. Okay, so I think that one is past the well. That's out on the little island. I know where that is. I have a vague recollection of that one too. It's outside somewhere, I think. That one I'm a little unclear on. Although I may be getting the big rock and that one mixed up. All right, let's go. I believe one of those is right out here. Yep.
Poor girl. It's Too bad, but it must be sealed.
I mean, fair enough. Oh boy. Let's see here. Use some Type 37 on this dude. I'm stuck. I could not move to the left or the right. That was BS. Oh, come on. All right, now I gotta heal because I'm gonna die from this dude. Ah! What? Okay. I don't know what. Did he throw a rock at me or something? Something shows in the photo. It looks like a letter. Hey, it looks like you're writing a letter. You with the pocket ghost sand. That's what it looked like. Are you really throwing rocks at me? That's your supernatural power. I'm gonna hit him with this rock.
Shrine maiden, her only purpose is to die.
Well, that's rough. Piece of paper ground looks like a piece of notebook. Priest's writings. Kirie has been acting strangely ever since she met the young guest. I do not suppose she is attracted to him. If she becomes too deeply involved with this world because of him, she may lose her potential as a proper shrine maiden. We will have to do something, and quickly. Okay. I mean, I understand. That's rough for the girl. It's like we need to sacrifice you. You can't be catching a feeling here. Okay, there's a pedestal engraved with 4 Sanskrit characters here. Try pushing the buttons, but they wouldn't go in. I mean, I got the rock. Okay, well, I guess we'll just keep going. Can't smile at boys. You looking at that guy? This is really going to hurt our chances of tying you up with ropes and rending you limb from limb. Don't be selfish. Don't be so selfish, Kirie. You know we have to sacrifice. Well, actually, given what happened when it went wrong, it probably is like a good idea. There it is. Hirasaka. Oh, it's terrible. The garden lanterns are lit. Okay. Plenty of lit lanterns. Oh, that's just a bug. That feels like entrapment to me. All right, where am I at here? My health is very poor. Oh. another one.
Why did you become attached to this world?
Yep.
You'll only suffer.
Well, that's unpleasant. Damn it. Damn it. Oh, I'm gonna run out of this film, aren't I? Probably got waited more, but he's beating me up. Okay. It looks like he's writing a letter. Okay. My film is getting perilously low here. Yeah, that's pretty bad, isn't it? More priest writings. We followed the master's orders and hid the guest. I told Kirie our guest had gone home. We will have to carry the body far, far away. Oh, so they killed him. You didn't hide him. You killed him. I felt sorry for the poor man, but what else could I do? We priests must protect the rope-shod maid at all costs. Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you what, nothing gets like a love-struck Tridemain's mind off of a mysterious boy more than that mysterious boy vanishing. They're really not thinking too clearly on that one. Could just kidnapped him and dropped him away. Yeah. Threatening it could work. They have a lot of options there. I guess if it's like our shrine maiden was 2 days from being sacrificed, and then like she decides like, oh, who's this mystery man? Like, oh man, it's ruined. We don't have enough time to get another one. Bunch of pieces with pointy objects. Yeah, but to be fair to them, right? They're trying to prevent a calamity, and clearly like stuff went wrong, and now a lot of people have died here because of that. So like, I sympathize with the shrine maiden who's being sacrificed, and also the people getting like blinded and stuff. Like, that's all messed up. That's all really messed up. I sympathize with them tremendously, right? But I mean, I don't know, like me to say like maybe they could have found another way. And like, I don't know, it seemed like it was working for them for a while there, to just like, hey, we just got to keep, ripping this person up. But given that, it feels like that kind of ending, like things going wrong, it just seems inevitable. Oh no! Please let me leave. No, please let me leave. I don't have it in me to fight you, lady. Oh no! I absolutely did not have it in me to fight her. She one-shotted me. It's been a little while since I went to save. Well, I was making my way to a save point. That's the irony of it. It's like I was headed to a save point to try to save. So I was like, please just leave me alone. Please just let me through. As long as I'm here, I can confirm this. Right. Or is there a further door? I'm pretty sure this is one of those, the photos was some of these. Maybe it's back this way. It's on this side of this. Yeah, I remember I found a stone here and I got stuck fighting this guy. So I can take this guy out. Oh, we got him. Not too bad. Not too bad. It's all backtracking. Yeah, you know, it's better now because I know where all the stuff, I know where I'm going. I know where everything is now. And I didn't get killed by this guy because last time he absolutely annihilated me. I don't think there was anything in that shrine I needed. And I got a stone mirror. So like I'm right now, I am ahead of where I was before. Oh wait, there was some film here too, wasn't there? There was. The Type 90 film. Yeah. So I think as of this moment I have better health. I've got the res item. And I've got more film because I didn't take that fight inside the cramped space. I fought him outside, kept my distance a lot more. So like on that, I'm okay with it because I was pretty like, oh no, this is awful. Like I've wasted all of my film, etc., when I came through there before. We just got to go back to the Buddha room. At that, I might as well like overwrite that save because this is a very good spot. Is there, I'll look at the map real quick for future reference if I get stuck there again. So this is, I was trying to get back through this area, the save. The Buddha room back through there. I don't know. That probably would have been quicker. Or back this way. I feel like I get jumped in here a lot, but I am going to have to come back through there, so... Oh, Lord. What's these guys? I'm glad I just saved. Gotcha. Ooh. There's a lot on there. 0 shot, triple shot. Very nice. Some good points out of that. Even this, like I did better on these guys. Come at me, bro. Try and slide on me. Yeah, I think most of what I did was just getting lost before. 1050. Okay. Doot. I was curious if I was gonna have to fight them or not, or if I was just gonna get out of it. As long as I don't get jumped in here. Getting jumped in here sucks. This place is like one of the worst places to fight if they're not already far away from you. Because it's easy while you're in camera mode to just get stuck in a corner. Boom. Okay, and we just gotta put the ropes down and then fight that guy. And he wasn't that bad. He may be worse this time. The binding. Right to left, arm to leg. There we go. Might as well change my film out now. Used last time. Go with the Type 74 because this guy seems like he might be tougher. I might regret that. Right hand, left hand. Right leg, left leg, and the guy shows up. As long as I can keep my distance from him. It was okay last time. We'll see. He may decide to be more aggressive this time. At least, like, at least I finally see the guy, because there's somebody that kept asking, like, you've seen that guy, right? You've already seen that guy, right? And I'm like, I don't know. Describe him, the master. It's like, I've seen some people. Now I finally know what they were talking about. The carving. Now we're gonna see him go crazy. A man wearing a demon mask goes nut and stabs people. I mean, like, who couldn't see that coming? Like, isn't this the same mask the guy was wearing in Clock Tower Ghost Head? Do not perceive. Gotta get out of here. No, thank you. Ooh, got a good one on him there. He almost got me too. Gotcha. No touchy. Good night. Beautiful. So like it's going good so far. So far so good. I'm definitely gonna go a different place to save. after I contend with some of this stuff, then I try to walk through that, like, the waterway there. I don't know what the room is called, but like every other time I go in there, I get jumped by something, and it's very hard to navigate around and not just get stuck. You know, especially with the ghosts that like come up on you real quick. Oh, let's see if I can remember how this played out. Hey, I remembered. Excellent, excellent. I like those puzzles. I like those puzzles quite a bit. Those door puzzles are fun. Dun, 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 dun. Mystery of the cabinet in the moon well. The moon well inside the moon shrine is hidden with a trick mechanism. The cabinet moves and opens up the entrance to the moon well when a certain routine has been performed. I have no idea how this is done. It's only a vague description. Acquire symbols from the 4 rope pullers and show the Emerald family master seal. Must mean the opening door requires symbols carried by the 4 priests participating in the ceremony. Emerald family master seal. However, now that the family has ceased to exist, no way to know the seal. Okay. Now I gotta take the 4 photographs here. Big rock, which is right outside. And this one is the marker, which is in the well. I'm trying to remember where that is. I think that's inside. I think that's in here. So I'm gonna head that way. I mean, eventually. So right away I know where like 2 of them are. We should have them all like pretty well locked down. It's just a matter of getting to them. We'll do this one the last because it seems like the biggest pain to get there. At least that's what I'm pretty sure that's where I'm looking, but I could be wrong about that location. I think I'm correct, but I may just be confusing it with the tombstones around the well area. Okay. We'll look at this rock. We'll go to the island. I want to switch to this film. Bibbidi bop. Let's got the rock right out here.
Poor girl. It's too bad.
It's too bad.
Be sealed.
Real unfortunate that. Oh, come on. What do you mean I didn't get him? Didn't I switch to like better film off of this guy? Don't throw stuff at me, man. Gotcha. All right. I don't know if we did better or worse than last time. He ripped us up pretty bad. Wow. I mean, that is pretty awful. You keep going back to this, like, yeah, that really sucks. That's really bad that this person's entire life is just like preparing them to have no attachments to the mortal world so that they can be sacrificed to keep some horrible, like, child murdering ghosts at bay, right? But, like, I feel like keeping those ghosts locked up is kind of worth it. Not used to good film for this sort of thing. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's tough. It seems heavily localized. Yeah, but we don't know how bad it could get, right? That's the thing. We don't know how bad it could become. Max value. Let's go. Like, it seems really localized, but like, it could be spread. Well, I guess it's been like over 100 years. No one's done any rituals for years. Doesn't make it ever really seeped out of there. Maybe that's only because people kept showing up and feeding it. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe it's like, I don't need to worry about eating because you keep coming to me. But that is true. Like, there haven't been like more things happening outside of the area. So I guess maybe just like stay off the mountain and you'll be okay kind of sitch. Well, either way, like, it did fail, so but I think that still means she's dead. Ghost and trail yet. we just gotta stay out of there. It's a ghost super fun site. That sounds like Quentin Tarantino. Are you throwing rocks at me? Where indeed. I don't really know. Can you not find it without injuring me? Oh boy. No, damn it. As soon as I'm like, I gotta run. This guy sucks. I'd rather use this, I think. Where is his head? See this? He didn't do this a lot the last time. Get out of here. Wasted my healing items. Where indeed. You got the save flash. Ghosts are all think you're sitting there trying to stone you. I was just mad that he kept like doing the head thing instead of just like bobbing and weaving. And like as soon as I made the choice to like, what if I put the camera away and run? That's when he's like, boo! So they murdered the kid. They murdered some dude who just showed up at the shrine like, I'd like to visit the shrine. And the shrine maiden was like, hey, I think that guy's cute. Like, oh no, he's messing it all up. Let's murder him and hide the body somewhere. I'm sure it'll all work out great. There will be no consequences or repercussions. And that's just not how it played out. Which is unfortunate. I gotta find some more like some film would be nice. Healing items would be great. I would be less worried about the healing items because I've got the stone. Oh, that's not the rock. That's the thing. Where's the rock at then? So I'd be less concerned about it if I knew where I could find another mirror stone. If I go through there in the Buddha room and into there, is there a rock in there? It's a pick there. It's not in the shrine, but there is, I think, stuff back there. Let's see if we can go this way, because there's a safe point there. I may not be getting jumped by ghosts that way. We'll try it. We'll try it and see. Don't jump me, ghosts. Okay, we can take a quick look at this. Just on the off chance that there's anything here. You never know. All right. Nothing there. Because sometimes there's stuff that is not sparkly that is in like tables or boxes or things. So it is worth checking. Reload on that film. We can get a quick save in. My healing items are concerning to me, but we do have the stone. We've got 2 of these things, so we won't have to backtrack as much. It's worth it. Ah! I'm glad I just saved. What am I looking at here? Oh, wow. No, he just got all up on me. I think I'm just gonna die and reload that save. Like, no warning, he was just like... straight up. Damn it. I'm in a bad position now. I want a do-over. I need my health back. He'll probably jump me again as soon as I could be wrong. I'm rolling back on that. I'm rolling back on that one. That's too much health damage. I need that health. Save scum Jum, they call them. They better, man. Ain't nothing wrong with save scumming, right? If you're not save scumming, are you really living? No, because you died, because you didn't save scum. That's what I'm saying. Save scumming saves lives. I'm not too proud to do it. But my pride is so wounded that I have to go take a break now and cry softly in a corner. Oh, Jum, these ghosts are bobbing, weaving, playing hide and go seek. Should have saved scum. Sometimes you gotta.
I wonder how long it's been since my
I'm joking about and crying. It's worth it, like, especially with like a survival horror game. This goes back to like the Resident Evil. Like, you can get so much trouble if you're not like dropping multiple saves, because you'll overwrite your save just because out of reflex. Like, I reached the save point. Now is my chance. And then you save and you overwrite your save and you're like, oh wait, I have a sliver of health and 2 bullets and I've got to run through like a tyrant out there. Like, this ain't gonna work. But I overwrote my last save. And then sometimes you get like a really bad run and you know, like, I just don't have the ammo to get through it. I'm just very nervous about setting myself up bad situation. If I will say, I wouldn't have been so quick to just be like, I'm reloading my save if it wasn't for the fact that the guy jumped out and took my mirror stone immediately after I saved. It just seems pointless not to go back. Anyway, I gotta step away for a second. I will be back in just a moment and we will continue with Fatal Frame. Stay tuned.
my big
I'm
brother.
back. Check out the music. Cry. When was there more than just music in the Be Right Back string? I added that during D2. That's where that comes from. I had like a clip of the one of the meat monsters flopping around the cabin in D2, and I left it in there just because, like, I don't know, I get a giggle out of it for the little bit that I see it before I run. Oh, what was I doing? Raves. Delectable raves. Long man. I don't like his long arms. I don't like it. It's like a cloud. I mean, ghost man.
It's been 2 weeks since
Strong hand. I love that. The strong hand. Gotta give him the strong hand. I can't do a good impersonation of him. I haven't seen that movie in a while. I watched was hanging out with the dog this afternoon. I watched The First Power with Lou Diamond Phillips. See the new Steam items coming out? I did. I'm really curious what the price is. Has there been pricing released? I didn't see pricing mentioned. I'm very curious what the pricing is for the Steam. Is it the Steam box? Because they had those before. They had it. They tried starting that before, an initiative with desktop machines with like the Steam OS, and it didn't last long. I would like that for my nephew, because I think it would be, I don't know, would it be easier for more of like a console like experience for him? You can play some other stuff, but I'd have to wait and see on it, because if it is running Steam OS, like there's some things that aren't totally compatible with it, although they're generally pretty good. Most of the stuff like on my Steam Deck that I've tried out, like it worked as, you know, it worked, and it was within limits, right? Like settings wise, but I've been happy with it. But I also play a lot of like low spec games anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. Use a Steam Deck on dock like 95% of the time. Yeah, so people are using it for that. Like that's a great option for that. I'm also excited about the Steam controller. I love controllers. I'm always looking for a new controller to play around with. When I was cleaning here the other day, and I'm like, I don't remember the last time I used my PC controller, because I'm usually playing on consoles, and usually when I play a PC game, it's like keyboard mouse. But the Steam machine looks really interesting. If the UI is good and compatibility is good, you know, depending on the pricing, it can be a real strong competitor against some of the console market. However, I know, like, depending on what kind of hardware they put in there, like that's why I'm really curious about the pricing, because it doesn't seem like a super high powered machine. It's a GameCube. I remember really wanting, like, the Apple had a computer that was like a cube. It was the G4 Cube, and people were like actively like working on getting, because I think it had like an ATI graphics card in it back when people were like, let's get like good FPS gaming on the on Mac. I only got the one herbal medicine. I've been holding on to these sacred waters forever. Yeah, I'm really curious about it. The pricing is like the big thing. That's the big thing for me. Do I use this? We'll see if we get jumped. I'll probably have to use it, because I think this has more utility. Phasmophobia Steam Deck verified. I couldn't imagine trying to play that like in handheld mode. But I've only used my Steam Deck in handheld. So like I haven't tried it with like peripherals hooked up to it. Steam Deck meet wall meet Steam Deck become besties. I just recently bought a little shelf that attaches to the pole that I have my monitors on in the cave, because I run out of space. I lived in the cave is very cramped quarters. And my Steam Deck has been sitting on my electronics workbench, and every time I need to work on something, I have to temporarily move it. So I got this little shelf that attaches to the monitor, the pole that the monitor arms are attached to. So it sits over my monitor. And I thought about that a lot. Like, I could hook this up to the monitor and do stuff with it. But it just seemed kind of silly because that's at my computer and I could just use that. But I have used the Steam Deck. I'm really happy with it. So I'm curious if the pricing is good on it. I would like to check it out. But if they go too high on the pricing, and that's tough. It's tough with like PC based hardware. Because a lot of the console makers are I think they're still selling them at a loss. And if Valve like prices it appropriately for like PC hardware, they may come in too high relative to like the performance on it, right? If it can't like if it's within like too short of a range of like the Xbox or the PS5, and they're like price wise, if it's too close in price and the performance is like noticeably worse, that's going to hurt it. However, you have, depending on how you set up, you have access to so much more stuff on it. No, I didn't want to go back in there. Yeah, I'm very curious. But yeah, I saw that today and I was like, ooh, this is interesting looking. I know there's been rumors for a while about Valve like bringing that back. I believe I already got all the stuff that was in here. It's worth checking again anyway. Oh boy. Oh boy. Get me out of here. Oh no. I just want to get... Am I stuck? Oh boy, she's stuck. Did my controller die? I don't think it died. No, my controller didn't die. I was just trapped there for some reason. That was very weird. Back in the doll room. Oh, I didn't even see that. I was like, I'm pretty sure I already grabbed this because I had to backtrack a little. I'm pretty sure I already got everything out of there, but I want to check again anyway. Just in the off chance it was there. Maybe the ghost in the process of sealing the room. That could be it. I'm using a wireless controller that runs off of AA batteries, and I've been using it for a while, and I haven't had to change the batteries yet. But that's always like on my mind. I have some batteries sitting on the table here, so it's fine. It's just a bug. I think it was just a bug because it attacked me as I was going out the door. Yep.
Ritual begin. Bring along Kirie.
They sound so like horribly like, all right, I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna do it. They sound like way too like, can't wait to rip this kid to pieces. All right, we're on to the higher end film now. Get away from me! No, I lost him. My health. There we go. He was so close too. That hurt. I don't. These guys sound way too thirsty for sacrifice. They had their reasons to doing it, but
We must seal it again before it's too late. Hurry!
priest writing. The ritual failed. The mansion is filled with the malice, and that malice has made the master lose his sanity. Who would have thought this calamity would happen? It is all over now. There is no telling what will happen unless we find a way to close the gate before it opens completely. The rope shrine, priest in my file. Yeah, see, and that's the thing. Like, it's easy to just be like, yeah, I mean, it's just localized here, but like, all this time, like, these ghosts may have been like actually holding it at bay. You know what I'm saying? They may have been holding it in place. So they may be like keeping it from spreading to the rest of the world. And if it fully opens, you may have like long man like eating people everywhere, and that would not be good. All right, there's one more of these things. If I can get back there without getting jumped. This isn't, I don't think, where I want to go or need to go. Oh, but there's a thing here. Is there? Give me the thing. We got some film. Oh boy. Oh! Again, he got me in the door. Oh, I think I escaped. On the verge of death. All right, I just gotta keep going here. Just jabbing their cold, icy fingers in your back. They're coming for me. Not this door, this door over here. Well, she didn't sound too good. All right, so now I got a choice. Do I use sacred water? I'm gonna do it. We'll see if the gambit pays off. They smell your slurry. They're always smelling it. I need that slurry to live. We tried making an unscented version, and it just didn't have the potency we needed for the machines. Is that, or use the stone mirror? Yeah. Which is like this consistent like conflict I have, that I'm like, is it better to have the stone mirror or to have the healing items? I think it's better to have the stone mirror because it kicks off automatically. And I can only carry one of them. And I don't know where another one is. If I knew where another one is, I might feel more comfortable losing it. That's how I've played it before. If I know I can get another one, I'm okay with losing it. If I don't know where I can get another one, then I should use the healing items. That's my like generalized philosophy with it. I'm also like just booking it from a lot of these ghosts if I can. Yes.
It's all over.
Well, yeah. Okay. shoot. Tricky, tricky. Get away! Oh! I'm always like a half a second too slow. Damn it! He's too quick. Why are you running at me like that? Shoot. Oh my god. I lost all my stuff. This guy's awful. Oh, I was in such a bad spot. I was so close to finishing him off too. Oh. That's what sucks about that is I used the healing item and it feels like I screwed that up so bad it didn't even matter. And I feel like I've got worse coming than these guys. Well, it sounds right about the setup. Yeah. He jumped me and then I saw this thing. Oh my god. I thought I misunderstood what that thing was doing. I thought it was just come to yell at me, but no, he was coming to attack me. An old book. I believe now that the master's decision was a poor one. Kirie has realized that we hid the guest. Kirie is depressed and anxious. The day of the ritual is fast approaching. I hope and pray everything goes well. Yeah, that didn't really work out for you, did it? What is back this way? Oh, that's just the shrine itself. I don't know if that's where I want to go or not. Well, let's hope we find some stuff because I'm in a bad way here. I've got one healing item, no emergency backup left. We'll see what happens. I'm not gonna save because that was like I feel like that's a bad run. I don't want to reload it offhand, but I'm not gonna keep it either. We'll see what comes next. Roll the dice. I think I could do the fight better. We don't have the Master Seal. I have the symbols. I have the 4 symbols. Otherwise, we'll have to go hunt down the Master. Okay, I'll turn around there. Yeah, I'm just running it as it is now, and we'll see how it plays out. Because this is like exactly the situation that's like, here I am with my 2 bullets and scrap of health. Sometimes it's enough, but there's a point where it's like, how much do you want to beat your head against the wall when you could just drop back to a save? We'll see what happens. We'll see if this is enough to get something going here. Sensory characters can be pushed like buttons. Okay, I probably have to get the right ones here. No, it wouldn't be under photos, it'd be under files. Row of candlesticks, girl pulled through door, boy pulled through clock. That was a different thing. So this is two kids here. Was the girl pulled through door, boy pulled through clock. Girl pulled into well. So that's 3. Was Makoto the 4th one? That was the second to last one, and that's this one, I believe. Although these don't seem in the proper order because I'm pretty sure that was first. Can we tell from the photos where these are at? Stone burial mound. Because this was... Right, wasn't this the first one? This is the stone. What was this area here? All right, we'll just figure it out. Just put something in here. Push a button. Some device came off under the cabinet. Okay. Seems kind of point. It's just like 1 out of 4. Like if I can't figure out which one is which. It just becomes a guessing game. Because I don't remember which is which. What's up, Judd? How you doing? Welcome back. All right, we got him. Okay. I'll make sure we're not using the good film. All right, what do we got here? A red liquid appears out of the hole in the pedestal in front of the cabinet. It appears to be blood. Something has been taken out of the middle. All right. Oh boy. So it was like, I wasn't thinking of like, keep track of which side had which photo and then also keep track of which symbol we got with which side. Luckily, like you go through and do all that and it's like you have a 1 in 4 chance and there's no penalty for getting it wrong. Yeah, I find blood on the ground here. That was my assumption that there was blood. I would find blood somewhere. Aha! Spots of something red like blood run along the wood hallway. Don't touch me, man! like this. Ah, son of a... I hate it when they're like, I'm over here. Nah, fooled you. Get out, ya. Get out, ya. Get out. Quit treading my life away. I don't got enough left. You can ask these ghosts to hit the like button. Hit that like button. Subscribe, ghosts. I don't know what benefit they get out of it, but I'm sure they would get something. More feeding time, I guess. Subscribe for more life energy you can steal from me. Oh, there it was there. I feel a little bit better now. My health is still in shambles here. Well, at least the next hit's not going to destroy me. I'm just gonna... There's a big pool of blood in the middle of the room.
The strangling ritual.
Whoa! Oh boy. Damn it. Wasted my shots here. Oh boy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, I'm gonna have to do this over. Funny that we're here, almost murder some ghosts. I don't know, man. I don't think these ghosts have enough pizza for Eddie. That's not a slam on Eddie, but like the man doesn't work for free. He knows his value. He knows his worth in pizza. I saw like the first shot I took of that guy. He just annihilated me. Like the first shot I took of him, like it seemed like it did like no damage. Okay. All right. Well, I know where we're gonna find another stone mirror, so I feel all right about that. We still have 2 sacred waters. Can I make it there without getting jumped by something else? Is the question. Well, I got the one more. Go back and do this battle again. I'll hopefully do it better this time. Or at the very least, I won't use the sacred water, and I'll keep that mirror stone. And that way, if I can... Oh, Jesus, never mind. I don't think I'm even going to make it through here. Please let me through this door. Okay. Well, okay, there's a stone mirror gone, so I just have to do, like, really, really well in this battle. If I can do that, if I can do well enough in this fight, we'll be okay. Because I know where there's another stone mirror down in the basement, so it'll be fine. Possibly.
It's all over.
It's all over. Oh, come on! Chat, you saw me take that picture. All right. We're still alive for as much as it does. I feel like we're like just in a bad situation as we were before. I do still have both sacred waters though, so we're up that much. Yeah, I don't know why that didn't.
We're all dead.
I don't know why it didn't count that one. Also, I'm a little upset that I destroyed the ghost and I still get hit with his last bullet there. That's rotten. Straight up rotten, man. All right, now I just gotta hope I can make it back. That guy is... The other ones were all about equal. They're like subtly different here and there. That guy was like super aggressive. But like the big problem is if I get chewed up just trying to get from point A to point B, you know, like these random little ghost fights, which I will say like it's a big difference with like a Resident Evil where the zombies are pretty much like they're in a fixed position. Like, you know where they're going to be once you've played the game once or twice. Like, yeah, there's a guy around the corner here. Yeah, I expect 2 zombies to be here. In this game, like, you never know. Like, you just get like a random ghost encounter. And then they'll just destroy you. Which I honestly like. It's a little frustrating, but I also really enjoy it because it adds like an extra bit of challenge to everything. Keeps me guessing. In a way that I do enjoy. I was reading about the endings today. I wasn't trying to, but I was looking something else up and I saw the blurb about the endings. I guess there's an ending you get the first time you play. There's a different ending in hard mode, and then if you play the Xbox version, it has yet another ending. So I don't know if I play this again on hard mode and tear all my hair out and then play it again on Xbox someday. Okay. One day, yeah. I wish the device that pops out of the bottom of this would also just give me some health for no reason. All right. Let's photograph some blood, delicious blood. I do think it's kind of messed up, although I don't know how they'd get around it aside from just hand waving it. that you have to use your ammo to take these pictures to unlock stuff. Which I guess is kind of like, yeah, this door's got locks. You're gonna have to shoot them off. Kind of scenario. We'll use that. Let's see if we can make it. That little like control thing does bother me. Where you're trying to walk out of a door and she just constantly like spins around, but only in like certain circumstances. Don't come at me. Let me leave. I ain't got it in me to fight. Son of a... God! It's fine. We stuck here for a little while. Just because I stubbornly didn't want to use the healing item. But I don't think you can blame me. They're so few and far between, and I feel like all of the healing items I've gotten were in like the earlier sections. So that just feels like kind of hopeless. Like, well, we're never gonna find those again. I think I found like 2 herbal medicines this time and used both of them. I just got to get good at fighting this guy. Plus, did I find some film somewhere, or am I just... Was that back at the end there? Find more red herbs. Boy, I wish. Hit that. Please let me through. Managed to escape him last time. Him, them, they, it. All right, I think we're good. All right. Where are we at? We got 9 shots of that. I go with it. Let's just assume that ghost identity. Yeah, I did. I corrected myself, though. You gotta give me that much. I'm learning. I'm growing as a person.
Ritual has failed. It's all over.
It's all over. It's no use. What the hell is that? What is he getting me with? All right. Is this stupid blue flame gonna slap me again? My health is better off. I did lose the mirror stone, but my health is better off.
When the calamity comes, we're all dead.
Just hope that thing goes away and leaves me alone. Yep, they made a mistake. They done goofed. All right, there shouldn't be anything else up there. That's just the shrine, and I've been there. I didn't get hit by his little blue flame this time. We lost the mirror stone, but I've got one more film than I had last time. I've got both my healing items. I'm not on the verge of death here. I think that's the best we're gonna get because my health was low going into it. Yeah, I don't think I'll be going back to that one just in case. So I'm juggling the saves here. Okay. I'm all the way back to slap some buttons. Eventually, I will remember what all of the symbols, where all the symbols are, just from constantly repeating that. And then see if we can get down to the master without getting our soul swallowed by some goon on the way. Boop. Doop, 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 doop. All right, let's go push him, but get out the door. Come on, Miku. Get with it. Bow, 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 bow. Push some buttons, look for some blood, run from a ghost. All the good stuff. Okay. And this one is right? Yep. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I remember where all of them are now. I remember the position of 4 buttons. Praise me, chat, for my semi-functional memory. Blood. 200 IQ. Somewhere in the I'm somewhere in the double digits, you know. I'm in the top 90th percentile. Cookie for good work. I should have grabbed a cookie from my secret wall spot when I was up there earlier. Oh, here he comes. All right. Let's see if we can fight this guy effectively without getting ripped up. Is there a box there? Oh, of course, he just Omaiwamo Shinderu'd me. Son of a... He's not even like appeared before me, man. Oh, come on! I don't even have a second there. Oh, what is this? I'm screwed. I'm glad I saved. It was such a good run. You see that? This is nonsense. Wall cookies right next to the wall turkey. You usually store them inside the wall turkey. It's kind of like a turducken, but with cookies. And probably a lot more bacterial disease. That was nonsense, man. That guy just like stood on me and just dug in. Not cool, bro. Yeah, I gotta find a better place to fight him. Because going in there, like, the same things happen like 3 times where I go in there and either try to outrun him. I really don't know. He looked like a man. But now I think about it, he's mostly bones, and I really couldn't tell the difference. But that every time it shows up, when I try to get some distance, it just teleports directly into me, and then I'm just kind of stuck with it. Well, that ain't good. I also don't want to use any of my like actually good film against it. But it seems like it's gonna be there no matter what. So if I can try and fight it outside, if I could try to get it to show up outside when I maybe have more room to stay away from it. Not that it matters if it just teleports to me, but sometimes with those ghosts, if you keep them in view and keep a good distance, they can't play that game with you. Bum 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 bum. And the last. Do 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 do. Blood. Somebody spilled all the marinara. What am I gonna dip my cheese sticks in now? You dang ghosts! You got no culinary class. It's just downright wasteful. Just gonna wait for a second. They don't know its value. They didn't have it back in their day. That's a terrible excuse. Someone's got to teach these specters some manners, right? You don't just come and slap my fine dining cuisine out of my hands. It was like he had jumped me, but he forgot to attack. Get out here. Do not like. We got him. How's this run going any better? It's going good now. The guy got me once, but I managed to like get out to an area where I had some room to not get grabbed by him. And it worked out like I thought it would, where he kept his distance. He tried. Prefer meat on those ribs. There's still some succulent marrow in there. You just gotta, you gotta get hungry enough, and then you just like crack those bones open and I swear when he was in here, like that box was going crazy. Box for mortuary tablet and bone remains. Candles are lit. Somebody must have been here. What am I looking like? Health-wise, I'm okay. I'm gonna go ahead and save. Even though, like I found the blood, did the one thing, but you know what? It went really well. I'm only down like a scrap of health. And I don't have to make all that run back now. Now we're just on our way. You just gotta like imagine the meat on those bones, like in that Peter Pan movie. What was it, Hook, with the imaginary food? Anybody else watch that and get really hungry? How long is this game? Well, I can look up how long to beat. This is the third night. I think there's one more night after this. Oh boy, I should have paused it. I think I can escape him. I'm not interested in your hand. See, this stuff never lines up for me. Main story, 7.5 hours. Completionist, 10.5 hours. This is what my third stream. And I've been streaming for almost 3 hours. I definitely am over that 7-hour mark by far. I have a big problem with how long to beat. Now, first off, to be clear, most of the time my times are a lot longer because of stuff like this, because I stop to chat, because I have difficulty focusing on both. And like if I try and play the game and talk at the same time, I get halfway through a sentence and then lose my train of thought. But the other half is, I feel like on how long to beat, like the most optimistic times are like the longest time is still like, if you have a walkthrough, you played it 20 times before and you know where everything is and you never fail or miss anything. That's how I feel. Maybe I'm too cynical, but I feel like those times, I feel like how long to beat isn't a realistic measure of how long an average playthrough of a game blind is. It seems more like people go there thinking it's speedrun.com. This is Joker. He's just waiting. Is there anything in here of value? I could try to take these guys on. If I could find them. Where even are they? Like they're somewhere. They're just hanging out in the walls. Yeah, you tried. It's like a terrible place because there's like a big square in the middle and they're just going straight across it. Completely obscured. Oh, the imaginary food. I still want it. I always thought it was some kind of sherbet. It had that appearance to me. Like an orange or a rainbow sherbet. Buttons with characters. This must open the door. You're gonna make it out. Shinto ritual fails calamity when it happens. Okay. There may be stuff through here that I didn't get last time. The calamity. Was it 8? I'm gonna put 1837. We'll try that. 1837. Is there a 13? 12? There we go. 13th day of the 12th month, not the year. There better be something in here. If I just get jumped by a ghost, I'm gonna be upset. Here's something. Spirit stone. Oh, baby. More spirit stones. Very good. Okay, anything up here? It was worth it for that sacred water alone. Don't even forget when I get out of here, because I was being chased by ghosts, I didn't go for it, to go get to the crack in the wall to get that, the other stone. Okay. All right. Well, good enough. Son of a. It's the price I've paid. It's right there under me, isn't it? I just walked right into him. Just no, against my will, just like climbed right down into this ghost. Creepy, man. Go try to eat my feet. Get to the crack. You gotta get to the crack. Get to the crack. That's right. I just lost a little health. I just got a little bit nibbled on. All right, awesome. I got 3 healing waters. I got my stone. I'm still gonna go with this. We don't have enough for any. This might be worth it. Hey, Dum Drum. How's it going? Return to the Jumington Dynamics from being lost forever in the Shadow Realm. I hadn't seen you in a while, man. I was starting to worry. I'm like, man, I haven't seen Dum Drum in a while. Well, I hope he's doing. Hopefully you're doing well. It's good to see you. The Tarantino ghost. Well, this is very important for the plot of this game. I gotta get in there. This VTuber, you can't escape beings wanting your feet, sadly. Yeah, you know, I thought I was safe from that as a dude. I didn't think there'd be anyone looking for my hobbit feet, but I guess I stand corrected. Just got busy. Understandable. Happens to all of us. Well, I'm glad you're here. It's good to see you. No cursed feet, please. I had a coworker once who had really bad foot injury, and he was having a real hard time with it. Like he was struggling to recover and get back to being able to walk normally, and he ended up leaving the organization on his last day. I gave him a rubber foot. I don't remember what its purpose was, but I bought this realistic human foot off of Amazon and gave it to him. And I was like, you know, I got a hacksaw in the trunk of my car. Like, we can make this happen. A couple stitches, a couple staples, it'd be good as new. I mean, he laughed, so I hope he appreciated it. I'm gonna hold off because I still just want to upgrade like the base camera. I mean, this guy's brutal. And then HR called. Never got HR called, which I honestly am surprised about for doing stuff like that. Like nobody ever came after me. Dr. Mario spinoff we need. I mean, I'm always offering to replace people's various body parts. Little amateur back alley surgery. Get some prosthetics, homegrown prosthetics. Nobody ever takes me up on it though, which is fine. I can understand it, because I don't take most major insurance. It's a problem.
Kirie,
Blood.
the strangling ritual.
Let's try and run. No! Let's try to run. I think there was a shiny back there. It's too late for me. Oh, jeez. Oh, my God. Oh, what is this ninja crap? Is that gonna do me any good there? I cannot. God, that camera angle just started me with like, hey, what if you looked at the ceiling? Oh, I'm out of film too. That's probably gonna cause me problems. Oh, this guy's rough. God, come on. What are you? Oh, I'm done for, man. I don't want to spend more healing on this. Oh, never mind. I will, because I just found one. How much for a kidney? I don't know, like $50 and some beans. We can make it happen. This guy's all up in my area, man. Oh my gosh. And I didn't even realize how close I was. Oh man, he was all over me with that.
This land is tainted now.
Okay. I wonder if it belongs to that ghost. I think it might. I think it could. Any more sparkles here? Any more goodies for me? Oh, that was rough. Goodbye, Mirror Stone, again. Lots of healing items, too. Oof. Man, I struggled a bit with that guy. Now, Mario Galaxy looms near. Is that the movie, the Mario Galaxy movie? What an odd, to me, I just find it very unusual that they chose to go that route. But then again, like if it was up to me, Where is it? If it was up to me, it'd be Mario Brothers 2. The Family Master. Don't forget the crack in the wall. I already got that, which is the only way I survived that fight. So I don't have another one there, unfortunately. So I'll have to like begin the hunt again. The Sonic movies chopped and weaved through several worth of games. Yeah, I mean that's the weird thing with like video game stuff, with video game movies like that, particularly games where like there's a lot of different ones and the story's kind of like hit or miss if it's there or not. Birdo played by Danny DeVito. I would watch that. But because like the Silent Hill movies are like that for me too, where they like pick and choose different pieces from different games. But I still thought they got the vibe correct, and I still enjoyed it for that. I didn't think it was like amazing, but I still thought they got like it's a Silent Hill story. It's a story set in Silent Hill. I was okay with that. But it's just quite a jump. It's quite a jump to go to like the galaxy, but I don't know. I don't know what the process is, what the thought process is there. Oh, I want to check the camera. $24 and $36. Yeah, I don't remember where other ones were. So I'm not really sure where else I can look for one of those. Oh, it's this way. I don't know why I kept thinking I had to go up the stairs. 1996 Sonic OVA. Looks like the Paramount movies. The Sonic Adventures. So a few good anime adaptations in Sonic in general. Yeah. I mean, Sonic has like a surprising amount of media produced for it. That's why I have good adaptations a long time. Kirie right back at you. Fatal Fury animes. Oh, I love those Fatal Fury animes. I just watched one of those the other day. Street Fighter 2 animated movie. Yep. Monster Rancher. I'm still not quite on board with the Ruby Spears Mega Man. The Cuphead show. I haven't seen the Cuphead show, but I heard it was really good. I have heard a lot of good about it. I'd like to have the Mirror Stone, but I feel like I'm just being a beggar at this point if I try to get that. Cuphead show is very good from what I saw. That's what I heard. I heard good things. Went in low bar. Isn't that I kind of excuse me, I kind of hate that, but like that's my take for almost all media now, that I'm so hesitant to like get excited or hyped for anything. I go into everything like I don't expect this to be very good. So if it is good, I'll be pleasantly surprised, but it's probably not gonna be. And while it does result in like generally more favorable outcomes, like, oh yeah, it was pretty good, it's also it just feels like it feels bad. Sonic is just an incredible piece of shit if you consider how good the OVA turned out. What was wrong with it? What were the problems with it? I don't think I ever watched the whole thing. Just remember Hedgehog versus race car. Well, yeah, that'll do it. And Chris. Sonic races the police. All right. We're moving on to... I inserted the master seal into the open hole. That's such... I don't want to take away from the moment here. It's just, you've got... I'll let her speak. They have such an elaborate mechanism, and then it's just like raw, ripped up boards underneath. Like you couldn't clean that up a little bit. Like they just like roughly chopped out the floor and then spent a bunch of time making a puzzle to cover it, but they didn't clean up any of the jagged edges of the floor. Seems very weird to me. Oh, well, that's a body. There's a piece of that mirror there. Codex wasn't Chris, was the god awful pacing. Blitzkrieg and the adventure games so damn dirty it should be a crime. Where they get the cash for all this? for this place? I don't know, man. Like they probably got like tithes from people in the community. Like, hey, wouldn't you like to contribute to this? Contribute to our cause, like give us an offering. Should I save again? I feel like this is gonna hurt. If I have a score at the end of the game, this is gonna hurt it. But just in case, I walk through that door and it's like, surprise! Boss battle. I gotta at least look at the body. I got some of the mirror. They had to be rich already. Yeah, I mean, they got all this land, like... But, like, it's possible they had the compound and, like, it was all just falling apart and stuff. I don't think that's the case. If they had visitors to the shrine, those visitors would have been contributing financially. But also, like, I think they would have had, like, craftsmen on retainer building that stuff. Maybe the carpenter was just out that day. They constructed it, wasn't able to. Or maybe there's something, like, ritualistic about leaving it like a jagged hole in the ground. A female mummy is enshrined in a hollowed rock here. The holy mirror is on a stone in front of the mummy. There's a recess in the stone. Something was removed. Mirror piece. I have almost all of the pieces of the holy mirror. Holy mirror. Oh. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't know who came up with that. Like, how did they know, like, this is what we need to do? Like, where did the idea originate? We need to rip the limbs off of someone. Some real Higurashi stuff. It is. Oh, well, you know, I don't know if you can get away. Oh, yeah, they're... I mean, she's a ghost, so like, she could just fly. Yeah. I'll do my best. Boss fight. Yeah, that's the funny thing, Si. Like, there are boss fights, but like they're never at the end of the chapter. It's always before it. And then he gets to the end and like the murder ghost just chases you down. You're treated to like a cutscene of like being imperiled, but like it's not an actual fight so far. Calamity. Now we are in the well. So there's the question. Do I continue? Do I continue or do I call it? I feel like there's more than an hour left of this. I could be wrong. Let me see here. I'm just going to scroll through this very quickly. I'm looking at the game fact page, which I usually just like scroll real quick to gauge like how many paragraphs are there here. Let's get to five. Let me try and gauge roughly. I can still play for a little bit more. I don't really have to go for finishing it. Yeah. Okay. All right, let me scroll through this real quickly in here. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I can finish this tonight. just casually scrolling through the list. I'm like, I don't think I can. I don't know. Let's return to the game. I've saved it. Kirie, final night. It's the final night. Looks like we'll be back for this for one more time. I kind of just like the split, even if I thought this was gonna be like an hour and a half. I kind of like the even split that each stream has just been one night. I'm gonna play you a tune. What if I don't know how to play the koto? What if I do know how to play the koto? Do I know how to play the koto? Just regular koto. There's nothing special about it. Am I supposed to play something? Play me a tune, you're the Kyoto man. So you watch VODs. Yeah. Alright. I want to call Fatal Frame for tonight. That boss was rough, and I'm going into it without the Mirror Stone. I'm very worried about what I'm going to find next time. They really ramped it up on the ghosts, so I'm very concerned that I'm going to get chewed to pieces trying to navigate through. But we'll see. We'll see what happens then. Bowerman is, of course, finished. However, I do have something else cooked up here, which is incredibly stupid. Let me set the scene here. I don't have a cool thing set up for it, unfortunately. But I do have this, right? So, yeah, there's no Bowerman. We finished Bowerman. So I thought, for a little while anyway, let's just take a look at some of the other bad endings from Misfortune. Because we got a lot of them. There's a lot of endings we didn't get. So We'll see how this plays out, because you may not realize it, but I actually have to play through the entire game to get to like the last 3 choices to get to an end for most of these characters. So I had to come down here this evening before stream just to get to this section here. All right, what is the question? Push the dial away, shout as loudly as I could. Let's push the dial away. I'll push the dial with it. Also, if you haven't seen this game, don't worry. It doesn't make any more sense with the context, and I refuse to provide any. I pushed the dial with all my strength. Unexpectedly, the dial collapsed at my feet. You each screamed in rage. What was my wish? I'll tell you, I answered. Everyone, please die. Maybe. A huge explosion shook the school. What on earth happened? When I really think about it, all I can ever really know are the things that happened to me directly. For example, I have no idea what caused that massive explosion. I pulled myself to my feet with the last of my strength. It was getting dangerous here. I had to get out of here. The curse is a lie. Is it, though? We're back here again. It's not that far off. I had to save myself first. That's right. Because I tried to save everyone else last time. It's time to be selfish. I fled towards the exit. I had to get out of here. The moment I looked back, another huge explosion shook the school. I was thrown down the corridor. I thought I heard a faint voice cry out, "How dare you leave me behind? It's unforgivable!" Did someone really survive that? Or was my mind simply exhausted? I had to go back and check. Which one do you want to see? Do you want to see I had to go back and check? Or ignoring it, I ran to the exit? Each of these will provide an ending. That's right, Dumb Drum. That's right. I'm gonna put a poll up here. Cast your vote for A or B. Whichever one we don't see this time, we'll see the next time I decide to sit here and play through all of this. B is tempting. Oh, please don't leave it at 50-50. We need one more vote, at least one more vote to break the tie. All right. You know what? That's good enough for me. 3 votes. I'm just going to end it. Took up my cursor and selected. It's just a hallucination. I frantically dodged the huge pieces of burning timber that fell all around me. You're just going to leave me? Of course I felt guilty, but I had to think of my own life. Later, the firefighters found me collapsed in the courtyard. The media reported that we had lit the fire deliberately, for fun. My 4 friends had died, but the TV reporters and police would not leave me alone. After a year, the frenzy died down, and even the locals seemed to have forgotten about the incident. I was discharged from hospital a week ago. I'm still trying to get used to my new life. Were the events of that night all just some strange illusion? No, I know what happened was no mere illusion or hallucination. The horrific I have every night are my proof. I think they blanked a word there. The horrific dreams I assume I have every night are my proof. The dreams in which my friends call out to me. Why did you leave us behind? How unfortunate. You outlived them all. You're the strongest. All right, let me make a note here that we have reached ending 15B. So this guy, we've seen 3 endings. of the main character. For reference, there are 9 more endings just for the first of 4 characters. 5 characters, sorry. The first of 5 characters has 9 more endings. And they're all as good as that. The end? Question mark? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how long this lasts. Jum will torture us all with them. Yeah, I'll just keep you guessing on these. It really is a pain in the butt. If I did this on an emulator, I could just make save states, make it a little bit quicker. But like, there's no saving on this, and the passwords don't do much. You can't really skip things. So in order to get to the point where I can see the ending, I have to play through the whole game again. I have to go through everything again because it's only like the last choices that actually matter. So believe me, it's just as much fun for me as it is for you. Although seeing people's horrified reactions makes it all worthwhile. Well, that'll do it for me this evening. A bit of a short evening, but we made good progress in the game. I'm a little scared and worried about where I'm going to be at next time. Be sure to come back Friday. It is Wednesday, right? Yeah, Friday night. We're going to be playing Phantasmaphobia. Phantasmaphobia. I'm mixing up Phantasmagoria and Phasmophobia. I wish there was a multiplayer Phantasmagoria. I have no idea how that would work. It would be absolutely insane. Anyway, we're playing Phasmophobia. There's a new map. I'm looking forward to that. Kaz Cassidy. Haven't seen him in a little while, and Kaz Cassidy is playing Sonic Rumble. So if you guys are down with seeing some Sonic Rumble, go check out Kaz. Kaz is a cool guy. He's a cool dude. Pop over and say hello. It looks like, am I right in this? Is it? Someone else says Fall Guys Super. I think I saw Cecily playing this the other night, and that was my first thought. Like, is this Fall Guys? I'm curious about it. Anyway, that's it for me this evening. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. As always, thanks for chatting with me. If you like the video, make sure to hit that like button. If you don't like it, you can do whatever. Subscribe if you want to see more of the Jum Jumington content. Thanks as always for hanging out with me and chatting and all of that. I hope you enjoyed and had a great time, and I hope you'll come back again for the next one. Until that time, so long, everybody. Bye-bye.